When the truth finally comes out, the world listens. And sometimes, justice follows. For years, Cassie Ventura lived in silence, carrying the weight of her trauma. But on October 3rd, that silence was shattered when Sean Diddy Combs, once one of the most powerful figures in music, was sentenced to over 4 years in prison. Tonight, we take you deep into the courtroom, into Cassie's heartbreaking testimony, and into the powerful words of her lawyers, who remind us that while justice has been served, nothing can ever erase the pain she endured. This is more than just a celebrity scandal. It's a story of survival, strength, and truth. This is CelebSpill. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss the stories behind the headlines. Sean Diddy Combs, once hailed as a music mogul and cultural icon, faced a moment of reckoning on October 3rd when Judge Arun Subramanian sentenced him to 50 months in federal prison. His conviction followed nearly 2 months of intense courtroom testimony and evidence, painting a devastating portrait of a man whose fame and fortune concealed years of abuse, control, and exploitation. Combs was ultimately found guilty on 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution. However, he was acquitted of the more severe charges of sex trafficking and racketeering. Despite the acquittals, the sentence carried a weight that resonated far beyond the courtroom walls. The judge ordered Combs to pay a $500,000 fine, serve 5 years of supervised release, and granted him credit for time already served, effectively reducing his prison term to 3 years. But the legal outcome is only part of this story. In the aftermath of the sentencing, Cassie Ventura's lawyers, Douglas Wigdor and Meredith Feiertag, released a statement that echoed with raw honesty. They said, "While nothing can undo the trauma caused by Combs, the sentence imposed today recognizes the impact of the serious offenses he committed." Those words strike at the heart of this case, that no punishment, no matter how severe, can erase the years of fear, pain, and emotional scars that Cassie endured. We are confident that with the support of her family and friends, Ms. Ventura will continue healing, knowing that her bravery and fortitude have been an inspiration to so many. To understand the power of that moment, we must look back at Cassie's journey. In November 2023, Cassie filed a bombshell lawsuit in New York against Combs, accusing him of sexual assault and physical abuse during their decade-long on-and-off relationship between 2007 and 2018. Just 1 day later, the case was settled privately, but the conversation around abuse, power, and accountability in the entertainment industry had already been reignited. The world was stunned when a 2016 hotel video surfaced, allegedly showing Combs physically assaulting Cassie. This chilling footage became an undeniable reminder of the reality she had been living behind closed doors. Then came the raids. In March 2024, Homeland Security agents stormed Combs' Los Angeles and Miami homes, seizing evidence as allegations of sex crimes mounted. By September, he was under arrest, facing charges that would dismantle his carefully built empire. Perhaps the most pivotal moment came when Cassie, 8 months pregnant with her 3rd child, courageously took the stand during Combs' trial. Her testimony was not just evidence, it was a raw, emotional glimpse into the nightmare she had survived. She spoke of the alleged freak-off parties, the control, the fear, and the abuse that shaped her years with Combs. Only days after completing her testimony, Cassie gave birth to a baby boy with her husband, fitness trainer Alex Fine. The timing was symbolic, one chapter closing in pain, another beginning in hope. But Cassie didn't stop there. In a powerful letter to the judge ahead of sentencing, she described living in fear of swift retribution from Combs and his associates. She urged the court to remember the many lives that Sean Combs has upended with his abuse and control. On the other side of the courtroom, Combs attempted to express remorse. In a letter to the judge, he admitted he was dead wrong for putting his hands on Cassie. On the day of sentencing, he turned to her in court saying, "I'm sorry for that and always will be. I don't take the harm I caused lightly." But for many watching, including Cassie's supporters, these words felt far too little, far too late. In the hours following the sentencing, Cassie's husband, Alex Fine, shared his own powerful words online. In a letter addressed to domestic abusers and survivors, which he originally posted in May 2024, Fine highlighted the strength it takes to walk away from abuse and the importance of accountability. While he didn't name Combs directly, his message carried weight. Survival and healing are possible, even in the face of overwhelming power and intimidation. This trial and sentencing mark more than just the downfall of a celebrity. They reflect a shift in society, one where survivors are finding the courage to speak up, and where once untouchable figures are finally being held accountable. For Cassie Ventura, the road ahead is still long, As her lawyers said, nothing can undo the trauma she endured, but her bravery in coming forward and telling her story has already inspired countless others to find their voice. And for Sean Diddy Combs, the sentence is a stark reminder. Power and fame cannot shield you forever from the consequences of your actions. This story isn't just about Diddy's fall, it's about Cassie's strength. It's about the courage it takes to speak up against abuse, even when the odds are stacked against you. And while no sentence can erase the scars, this case stands as proof that justice can be served and survivors can reclaim their power. You're watching CelebSpill. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications.